Section 9, where to find content for free, right? Because why pay for stuff? Well, you can get it for free. So if you've made it this far, gathering content to put into your video might seem like the easiest part of the process, right? Especially after taking all those notes, staying organized, and doing everything that we've done up until this point. But it can actually be very hard if you don't know where to look. So the most common types of content that you're going to be putting into your video is other YouTube videos, stock footage, images, music, and sound effects. So it's so much easier to look at the channels in your niche, and most importantly, the video you're getting inspiration from, to see where it looks like they got the majority of their content from. Does it look like, basic stock footage? Does it look like they downloaded other YouTube videos? And so some places to get free stock footage from is Pixabay, Pexels, and this other site. So Pixabay is what I would recommend going to first. They really have the largest selection of content on here. So I would look on Pixabay first. If you can't find anything on Pixabay, I would go to Pexels, right? And look through here. And again, most of the time, you don't want to be using, let's just say for example, Rode, right? Say you're using in a scary story video. You don't want to use something that looks like this. This looks so, it just doesn't fit well, right? It looks too set up. It looks too much like a stock photo, right? And so that's why I usually recommend, even if you're trying to find just a picture, if you go to the videos, you'll be able to find a better one, right? That looks so much better. And here's the other side I was talking about as well. I wouldn't recommend using this one until you've looked through Pixabay, then Pexels, then you can look through this one. And so yeah, for images, you can find images through all three of those sites, as well as Google Images, right? A lot of people don't think that you can use Google Images, which you can, which I'll talk about in a second. So other place to get free content is just downloading other YouTube videos, right? And there's no better place to look than YouTube itself. And so earlier in the course, we talked about this tool called 4K Video Downloader, and it's an application for Mac or PC, and you can just copy the YouTube video link, plug it into here, and it's gonna download it straight to your computer. And a lot of people have this misconception that you can't use other YouTube videos, or it has to be Creative Commons, or that it's unethical to do so. There's something that's called fair use, and we're going to talk about that more in depth later on. But all you need to know is with fair use, you can use copyright protected material as long as you're making it transformative. And you can do that without even getting permission from the video owner. So make sure you watch the section in the course about fair use before you go and download someone else's YouTube videos. It's really important you understand, where that line stands between what is okay for fair use and what's not. Right, and of course, I'm not presenting you with illegal advice. You can do your own research and consult with your own attorney. So, downloading images from Google. A lot of people think you can't download images from Google because they're copyright protected, or your video is going to get taken down. Again, this couldn't be further from the truth. And you don't even have to select the ones that are Creative Commons. Again, there's something called fair use. And as long as you're adding value, you're transforming it, which you would be doing by adding a voiceover on top of these images, you can use them even without getting permission. And again, we'll talk more in depth about that in the next section. So for free music and sound effects, the only place you should be looking is the YouTube audio library, right? And again, not to be confused with YouTube Music, which is similar to iTunes or Spotify. The audio library can be accessed directly through the YouTube Studio. And so as long as it has the YouTube audio library license, you can use it without giving credit. And trust me when I tell you, there's no better place to find free music and sound effects than here. Don't even look anywhere else. You're gonna be doing yourself a massive disservice by not using what YouTube has already given you. Because I've found, videos on YouTube that say it's copyright free, and I still end up with copyright issues. Right? So don't try to look for stuff that's copyright free. Just use what YouTube has made available for you. Right? There's thousands of songs, thousands of sound effects. Use what's in here. And so that's where to get content from. Again, make sure you don't download the content until you've watched the section on how to edit a video. So with that being said, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see you on the next.